Hello and welcome to another YouTube Live with the Indie Football Podcast. We are today joined by Ashish Bhai from Chelsea Lucknow. Ashish Bhai, say hi. And we are pleased
Um,
to have you here. And I was on my usual day listening to Baby I'm Worth It from Fifth Harmony because after yesterday's match that Liverpool drew, there was nothing worth it in my life, honestly. And I am sure Ashish Bhai will resonate with my emotion because the season has been dismal for both Chelsea and Liverpool. सो आशीष भाई फर्स्ट थॉट्स आज मैच है सिटी का चेल्सी से क्या लगता है आपको
First of all, it is not a good thing that we have to give a guard of honor to them. That is not a good thing. Sterling will be there. Who was it? City last year. He is gonna give the guard of honor to his old teammates, which is not a good thing for as per me. But I think City will place their second side today. They will give rest to main players and might give a chance to Chelsea to win it. Let's see how Frank Lampard positions his team. I think Lampard, he is basically putting more midfield players, which is creating an issue in uh, creating chances. That's my opinion.
डू यू थिंक आर्सेनल कल जानबूझकर हारी आशीष भाई अपने लंदन राइवल्स को गार्ड ऑफ ऑनर दिलवाने के चक्कर में
Arsenal, though, they had lost it 3 weeks back only, I guess.
राइट
No
राइट
motivation was there. Last week उन्होंने ब्राइटन के सामने जब 3-1 हारे तो ऑलमोस्ट डिसाइडेड था कि दे आर नॉट गोना विन इट एट ऑल. फिर लेकिन लिवरपूल का जैसे कल 1-1 ड्रॉ हुआ. लिवरपूल हैज अ बेटर सीजन देन अस दिस ईयर. But the good thing which I saw in after yesterday's match was the guard of honor given to the 4 players who are gonna leave Liverpool. This is not a usual thing which I see these days. Players are going after the season, but they have given a good guard of honor, which was a good thing in my opinion, which they did. And we can see how emotional Firmino and this Milner were after they were given the guard of honor.
राइट तो आशीष भाई कह रहे कि पोचेटिनो आएगा अभी 2 मैचेस बचे हैं आई थिंक इस सीजन 2 या 3 मैचेस बचे हैं
Three,
ना शायद
uh,
3 मैचेस रिमेनिंग फॉर चेल्सी राइट हाँ दो
both
मैचेस
both
बचे
Manchester,
हाँ या
both
हाँ
Manchester and
यूनाइटेड
Newcastle.
ऑफ कोर्स हाँ आई थिंक टॉप 4 अब भी चेल्सी के थोड़ा थोड़ा हाथ में है जितना वो कंट्रोल तो कर ही सकते हैं यूनाइटेड और न्यूकासल को हराकर बट जोक्स अपार्ट आई वांटेड टू आस्क यू दैट चेल्सी ना बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स हो गए एट दिस पॉइंट अगर आपको फ्रंट थ्री पिक करने हो अपने सिटी के अगेंस्ट तो आपके लिए कौन हो गया वो
Front three would be Jao Felix, then Noni Madueke, and Mudrik for me.
फेयर इनफ व्हाट टॉकिंग अबाउट मुड्रिक आपने इंटरेस्टिंग पॉइंट बताया मुड्रिक के ऊपर क्या ओपिनियन है आपका सो फार लाइक यू नो इन द मैचेस ही हैज प्लेड इन लाइक ही हैज शोन प्रॉमिसिंग साइंस बट व्हाट इज लाइक योर ओवरऑल असेसमेंट ऑन आशी on मुड्रिक
Mudrik, I guess he's not that he has not that experience yet. He's coming into a league like Premier League, which is very competitive, and it's not easy for players to settle in. We have seen great players also fail in the Premier League, so I guess it's just a start. We should not judge him on the basis of these recent performances. We know 007 and all the trolls are there for every player and the manager also. But I guess we should give him an opportunity in the preseason if Pochettino or any other manager comes. Next season, I think we might see the best of Mudryk. He's not playing in his best position. Also, he's being used as a left wing back, then as a midfielder. So I guess he's not used to his full potential. So let's see if Mudryk can shine in the next season.
fair enough Shane bhai is also here with us Shane bhai can you hear me yeah So, Ashish bhai, I'll come to you on this. Do you think that City will be a bit complacent in this match, having won the title?
Yeah, City, I guess as I already spoke, they might place their second team, the players who have not got their chance. I think Haaland would the first one who would be rested because they are eyeing the Champions League final. They need to keep their
Hmm.
players fit for that. It's a long time away, but if a injury happens or 1 month or long injury happens, any player, they might, because this is the best chance they have to win a Champions League. Because Inter Milan, in my opinion, is a strong team, but City having the experience of playing finals and reaching the top levels of every competitions, they have a upper edge in the UCL final this year. So they might place a second team.
Fair
They have already won the title, so they have FA Cup also lined up, FA Cup final lined up. So they might place a second team and they might be complacent today.
Fair enough. So, who do you think will win the midfield battle today, considering Chelsea on paper have a very strong midfield, and City, of course, like have been dominating the midfield everywhere they go with their possession-based football. So, how crucial do you think will the midfield battle be, and do you think Chelsea can actually win it today? Do you think Chelsea can dominate in the middle of the park?
Actually, the midfield battle, I Chelsea also has a few injury issues there in the midfield, so that might be an issue. Lampard has already told that Carney, Chukwuemeka, and other players who might have not got a chance can play today. These are youngsters, so I think it will be an end-to-end game. But City having the experience and having they have players like this the Leeds player which came last year. He's on the bench. Calvin Phillips, yeah, Calvin Phillips is on
Calvin
the bench
Phillips, yeah.
for the whole season. He's a great midfielder. So I guess he also gets a chance. So they might have a tipping edge over Chelsea in the midfield.
Fair enough. Shane bhai, can you
Chelsea
hear me
also
now?
Chelsea also lack confidence in the midfield and all the places. At least due to the bad season, Chelsea is lacking a little bit of confidence. That is also one of the factors I believe.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I agree. I totally resonate with you on this. Shane bhai, can you hear me now? Okay. So I think there is some connection that Shane Bhai is facing here. Ashish Bhai, I think I'll come to you only. Considering this match, what do you think? Like this season has been quite abysmal overall. But as a Chelsea fan, what has given you hope and what has given you positivity going into next season?
I guess both positivity and negativity, is the huge squad size which is Chelsea is having right now. We have an option to choose multiple players next year. Next year we have to sell few players also. So in my opinion, it's some mixed emotions. Hope is only that if we start fresh and we don't have any UCL and other European competitions to aim at, so we might go all in the Premier League. So this is the only hope we are having right now.
Fair enough. Talking about selling players, आपने बहुत interesting point बोला. What are your views on Mason Mount? Now he has been linked with Liverpool and he has been linked with other clubs also, Newcastle वगैरह also. Uh, like being a Chelsea fan, what is your assessment on him? And do you think he should stay?
I guess being an academy player, he also knows the importance that he has at Chelsea. But the commercial side, that is the fees and the wages that's being discussed, and I think they are not having an agreement on that side. So that is a issue. But I think, in my opinion, being a loyal Chelsea player, he might not join a team in the Premier League. But let's see, anything is possible these days in football. Every player, anything we cannot say, we cannot predict anything. If he goes to Liverpool or Newcastle, that would not be a surprise based on the commercial factors. But in my opinion, he has not got the chance to prove himself this season. He had injury issues, so he might come next year. He might get the opportunity next year, and we have seen in the past how good a player he is, and he can turn the game single-handedly in the favor of Chelsea using his skills and tricks everywhere. We have seen that in the last. If you can see 2 seasons back, he was the clutch player for Lampard when he was the manager. So this is my opinion on him.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I do get your point. Considering, as you said, that Haaland might be rested, considering in Alvarez plays, who was, an absolute star in the World Cup, do you think Chelsea's defense, especially with the form people like Riyad Mahrez and all of them, will be able to handle the threat that City pose?
The major issue Chelsea has been facing is they are doing well defensively, but at the moment they just switch off, and that's the point we concede. We have seen the recent goals also against Nottingham Forest. Also, 2 goals were conceded, both similar style. Defense doing absolutely amazing, but they switched off at 2 moments, 2 crosses, 2 headers, and we conceded both. And that's when our morale goes down, and we are not able to come back to the game. And through ball is one of the issues. Thiago Silva is trying to maintain a good last line defense with other players, but players are like this. Players are very young, I guess, in their opinion. They have not that much experience like Thiago Silva, so that they can
Hmm.
do defense. Thiago Silva has been absolute beast, no issues, no second thoughts in that. But other defenders have to step up a little. Badiashile did well in the last few matches, but he's also injured in this. Let's see what Lampard puts up in this match.
I think Badiashile has been still like the the sparking light in that defense.
Yeah.
In that defense,
Yeah.
which has been
Thiago
overall
Silva and
pretty
Badiashile have
attacking.
been doing great, yes. Fofana was
Yeah,
doing great, but he also got injured.
yeah, I think injuries have definitely curtailed Chelsea's season. And talking about injuries curtailing the season, what we have seen this season is that even Sterling and Aubameyang, for that matter, they came from clubs that you expected them a lot to do. And what is the assessment of them? Because I think especially Sterling, who came from City himself. Like, do you see them staying beyond the season, or do you think they shouldn't be given another chance?
Aubameyang, in my opinion, is definitely gonna leave. He's already going to Barcelona dressing room, and all these rumors and all these mockeries going on. So definitely, Aubameyang is gonna leave. Aubameyang also did not live up to the full potential as expected. That we have a striker, good striker. Then coming to Sterling, he had also injury issues. Injury has been all around Chelsea this season, but in City, I guess he was the man who was getting delivered the ball the most, and just he was scoring the tap in and the outside of the box color shots. Nothing special from Sterling we had seen in the City also, but he was just poaching goals and he was scoring goals. In Chelsea, he has to be the creator. In Chelsea, we need a player like Hazard who used to create and who used to score goals on his own, because the team morale is not that high. So you need that individual player who turns the game around. So Sterling could not do that, and that's why he has not got a lot of goals. That is my opinion on Sterling and Aubameyang.
Fair enough. Talking about a lot of goals, Shane bhai, I'll come to you. So Chelsea this season they haven't been able to score a lot of goals, considering a Manchester City defense, which has all like some really good stalwarts, people who have been able to keep the best of attacks at bay this season. Honestly, do you think that this Chelsea attack, considering Madueke and Havertz, maybe I guess, all these players they start the match? Do you think they can actually create chances and pose a good threat against them? Shane, bhai, your voice again is not.
Can you hear me now?
Hello. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Man City's defenses like Kyle Walker, those guys. I think they won't leave Chelsea's attackers to come inside their D box. It would be difficult for Chelsea's attack, especially due to their recent performances. I would definitely say, but still, create chances. We could say, because we have some fast runners like Madrid. I think Chelsea should start Madrid in today's match because we should give some chances. And people like even players like and
Right.
Lewis Hall, Madrid, Madueke, they can create more chances. And from bench, I think we can select and swap some players. Like instead of starting Kai Havertz, we can start ZH in place of him.
Mhm. Right. I mean,
ZH, yeah.
honest. Yeah, yeah. Since January, Pulisic and Ziyech haven't played a lot of matches, Ashish bhai. As you talked about City, that they might rotate. Do you think overall the Chelsea team, considering they haven't got anything to fight for, honestly, like in terms of any position, do you think there could be like a revamp of lineup when it comes to Chelsea also overall from defense to attack?
Yeah, as in the day before yesterday's press conference of Lampard also said he might try a few new faces in the lineup who haven't got their opportunities, because Chelsea have to judge for the next season also whom to keep and whom to sell, because this will be a good problem of plenty Chelsea are having right now. So they need to sell out players based on their performances first of all. Ziyech, everybody knows, was linked to PSG. He almost flew to France. Then the deal could not go through. He had to join back. So the morale has been down. The Chelsea morale has been down. So Ziyech, in last I think 2 3 games back, he assisted the last goal, or he assisted the goal by Badiashile in the 3-1 win against Bournemouth. But they have not got the opportunities like they can turn the game around. Ziyech he's a world class player. We saw that in the World Cup also.
Right.
He Morocco, he was driving alone, not alone, but 2-3 players alone took Morocco to almost the semi-finals. So this is one of the things. I think they did not get enough opportunities, and the problem of many players is definitely gonna stay, since everyone is not gonna get a chance. Even with 5 substitutions, also they are not getting the chances they should, and they might look to switch the clubs, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree. I do understand the problem of plenty can be a bit of an obstacle for a club like Chelsea, especially with the money they have spent. And I guess they might need to sell some players because of financial fair play also. So, Shane bhai, before we end this, what are the final predictions? And do you see Chelsea staging some sort of a comeback, some sort of a redemption this season, and actually being able to round City?
Like to remind you one thing: football is a cruel game.
Hmm.
Anytime anything can happen. Like yesterday we saw Nottingham Forest defeat Arsenal and Man
Yeah, yeah.
City lifting the title. So I think people may say like for me it's like Chelsea 2, Man City 1.
Fair enough. Okay. That is a bold prediction, but I think for the sake of Chelsea fans, that does happen. Ashish Bhai has a big smile on his face. Ashish Bhai, do you think you will have that smile even after the end of the match?
We have no hopes. So whatever the game goes, it's gonna be smile only. We have lost everything, so we have nothing to play for. So let's have at least we play a good game and not at least dominate, but give a good fight to City. That's my opinion. So let's hope. The prediction for
Predictions?
me is also Chelsea 2 and Chelsea 2 and City 1. Let's hope so
Fair
it
enough.
happens.
So for some people, they might think that there will be goals of plenty for City, but Chelsea fans here are hopeful, and we at the Indie Football Podcast, considering we are strong supporters of our friends at Chelsea Lucknow, especially they have covered, they have completed 1 year today, so we of course are hoping that Chelsea can get a win today. For the sake of them, and of course, like being a Liverpool fan myself, I won't really mind that. So that is it from us at the Indie Football Podcast, along with our collaboration of YouTube Live with the Chelsea Lucknow. Thank you, Shane Bhai. Thank you, Ashish Bhai, for joining us. We don't
Thank
have
you.
a lot of matches remaining this season, but of course, it's always a great pleasure having you guys here on board. We will come back soon again with another YouTube Live with more content on the Indie Football Podcast. Also, please subscribe to CISC Lucknow on Instagram. Please do subscribe to the Indie Football Podcast. Like, share, and do subscribe here. And if you have any queries, if you have any comments, please put it down in the comment section. We hope for another YouTube live very, very soon. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, team.